Well, for more on growing concerns about nuclear transportation security, CCTV's Roee Ruttenberg spoke to Kent Cole. He is the CEO of NAC International. That's a nuclear fuel transportation consulting company.
Companies like yours operate largely out of sight, but some in the public have addressed concern about trucks driving on highways with nuclear goods in them, materials being shipped in to the U.S. from outside of the country. Does the public have a reason to be concerned?
No, I think if you look at the track record for safety in nuclear transport, it's extraordinarily strong. In fact, it's an extremely safe industry. There have been no releases from incidents related to radioactive material transport, and that really goes back to the defense in depth of the whole regulatory framework. And the kinds of things that we do with used nuclear fuel are always have an in-advance route assessment. We know where we will stop for gas if it's on the roads. We know where safe havens will be. It's planned very rigorously. There's transportation plans, there's security plans, there's monitoring of the vehicle in transit. There are armed escorts associated with those shipments that we do. So there's a robust security response in place that is commensurate with the level of risk associated with the shipment.
Some have said there hasn't been much progress since the last nuclear security summit, but from an industry perspective, have there been improvements in recent years in the secure transport and storage of nuclear goods and materials?
Absolutely there has. Complacency in this area is our enemy. So while we have made some tremendous strides towards nuclear security, if we start to think that we're okay, then we're not doing our job. Security by nature has to be very interactive. It's very dynamic. The threats are always changing, so we have to be attentive to that and react to it.
Are there any country-specific challenges that you face, and how do they vary around the world?
We generally have a pretty good framework that allows for global transportation. When you shift to talk about for instance, storage within a country. There's a lot of countries would like to localize technology. They have national goals to develop technology capability, and as a supplier, we need to be flexible. One may have a localization goal to get something localized by a particular point in time. That may not be realistically achievable while achieving the standards of safety and security that we want, so that's a bit of a negotiation sometimes to find the right balance between those.